Hey y'all, so look, I have to give a quick disclaimer for this video. When I was recording, y'all know I'm new, I'm still trying to get better. I was not in the frame all the way. You can see me halfway in the frame, but you can hear the audio. So I don't want to take up too much of y'all time, but I just want to give that disclaimer out. You can still see me, but I just had to let y'all know. Anyway, enjoy the video. Let me know what y'all think and still give me y'all feedback. Have a good night. Ah. Okay, lovelies. Hi, welcome back to another channel. Welcome back to another episode of Kalani's Cup of Tea with your host, Kalani. And today for y'all, I got some couch talk. Because we ain't had no couch talk, honey. It's been a few weeks since I've really been tending to these videos, but I'm back. I got cheated on by a lifer. Y'all, let me tell y'all how I know I'm just getting older. You would have never paid me a couple of years ago to tell y'all my business. And when I say y'all, I'm not even meaning YouTube. I'm just meaning people in my personal life. I'm talking about best friends, cousins, sisters, and, people close to me. But that's how I know I'm older, because I don't care what nobody think about me. And y'all should not either. Anyway, that's my disclaimer. Chad, let me get to the tea about this lifer that I just was so head over heels for. How he got caught cheating. Now, when I first met him, he had other women. And that's something a lot of dudes do in prison, right? Because you need support. It ain't no excuse, but that's what it is. If you don't live in reality, get off the page. Anyway, so I knew he had other girls. So let me just start off and say that I never thought no lifer was being faithful to me. Let me just start. I didn't even want him to. We had a really close relationship, so we didn't look at it like cheating. We just always kept it real with each other. Like I kept it real if I had a friend or I was doing something at the time. So we always kept it real. That's always been our relationship. But anyway, back to the story, child. So he was messing with this Latina chick, and she was younger than me. But every time it would be always something like her all up. Like I was the type, like I don't care what you do, but don't be doing stuff in my face. Like don't be posting in my face. Girls don't need to be on your, because they be having phones in prison. So you know I will see girls like commenting on his pictures and stuff, but I never really mind. I never really cared. But anyway, he was making it seem like, oh, this just a little cash out girl. She just be giving me money. Did it this, did it that, and I'm like, okay, like whatever, like that's how it's been. So that's what it is. But then I started noticing a little too much of honey. So I'm like, I don't think there's just no girl that he just telling sweet nothings to, and he just getting money. Like, cause believe it or not, ladies, there is a lot of women that will sit there, conversate with men, chop it up with them, and just start sending them money without even seeing them in person at all. I thought she was one of those women. So I was like, okay, she's just somebody cashing out. She's just somebody that's talking to him. But let me tell you where the little red flags start coming in at. So he sent me a video. He sent me a message, and it was a song. We used to dedicate a lot of music to each other, prison life, whatever. But the song was attached to another. The message was attached to another number. So I'm like, who is this number? He like, huh? I'm like, who number is this? Because mind you, y'all know he been in prison for so long, he don't even know about group messages. He made a group text message. He thought that sending me and her that message was going to send separately. Child, but it didn't. So I'm like, okay, so who's his number? He was like, oh, this the Mexican B. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we was funking over that. Girl, we was arguing over that for so long. This around the time my great grandma passed. So I really had that to worry about. But I'm so deep in my feelings. Child, look back at that and I was like, how could you? Anyway, let me stay on track. So that was number one. Then the second time, the second red flag. He was talking to me and we was talking. He's like, oh yeah, because I love your tattoo on your thigh. And I'm like, oh for real, you love my tattoo? Now mind you, I got a MAC lipstick on my thigh. Um, he was like, yeah, the Hello Kitty. Now, mind you, this is my dude for a few years at this point. The Hello Kitty one with the something. It was Hello Kitty, and I was like, Negro, are you serious? I was like, I know you not serious right now. I'm like, that is not my tattoo. And he like, oh my bad, babe. And I was like, wow, okay. Girl, so I was heated about that. We argued about that for so long. Then this is the kicker, y'all. This is when I had enough was enough. I'm strolling on IG. He posts her on his page like, oh, this is the flyest diva on 2 feet. Now, mind you, this is really my dude, right? I must have flipped out, y'all. I'm like, is you serious? I said, okay, so now this ain't just no little cash out. This is like somebody you really rocking with, really effing with. He was like, man, she just paid me $500. She just gave me some money. And she was like, if you want, if to prove that it's real, you got to post me on your page. And I was like, okay. So one, I made him take down a page. Made her take him off her page. So I might take it off right now if you want me to keep talking to you. So he took it off. So she and her feelings like, oh, I know you didn't really mess with me, and did it this and did it that, and like it was just too much, y'all. Like it was just too much. Like I'm like, how am I? Like how desperate am I to be sitting here getting cheated on by a dude that I just found out? Did I know at that time? I did know at that time. That's a lifer. Like how low can I go? So y'all, that was my story time for the day. That was how I got cheated on by a lifer. He got caught up in other stuff after that too, but I ain't gonna bore y'all with that unless y'all want me to. Y'all want me to, drop a comment down. I'll make more videos like this if y'all want me to. But yeah, that was just my tea. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Comment below about how y'all. First of all, we got more story times about getting cheated on. That one was just different for me because it's a prisoner. I mean, not saying in a prison like is less than, but y'all get what I'm saying. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate the company. I appreciate the couch talk, and see you later.